What if I told you Luffy's obsession with treasure maps is the same mistake most people in their 20s make with money? Because the real treasure isn't about finding gold once, it's about learning how to multiply it forever. Here's the harsh truth. Most 20-somethings chase the wrong X on the map. They blow cash, oh hype. They dig in the wrong spots, and they end up broke while someone else walks away with the real loot. Your 20s are the most powerful decade to invest, but most people treat it like a filler arc. They waste it, and wasted time is treasure you'll never get back. Here's the problem. Your 20s are filled with fake treasure chests, things that look shiny but vanish overnight. The promise: if you invest right in this decade, you'll stack treasure that even Kaido would envy. And today, we'll reveal 3 One Piece lessons that double as the best investments in your 20s. 1. Don't chase fake treasure. 2. Build a crew of side quests. 3. Find the lever that compounds over time. By the end, you'll see why starting in your 20s is like finding your own personal One Piece, and why missing it is the real tragedy. When I was in my 20s, I thought money was about grabbing whatever was shiny. New phones, nights out, the hype stock everyone was chasing. Sound familiar? But every dollar I wasted was like burying treasure in the ocean, never to be found again. In One Piece, following the wrong map wastes years. In real life, if you skip investing in your 20s, you don't just lose a little, you lose decades of compounding. That means, instead of retiring with millions, you might barely scrape by. Think about all the fake treasure islands Luffy's crew visits. The chest looks golden, the map looks real. But when they open it, rocks, pranks, or worse, a trap set by Buggy the Clown. That's most people in their 20s, chasing hype investments, meme coins, or some friend of a friend stock tip. Looks shiny now, but by the time you dig in, the gold is gone. The fix: invest in treasure that doesn't vanish overnight. In real life, that means boring stuff that compounds, index funds, skill building, even your health, the things that keep paying long after the hype dies. Here's the number. Put $300 a month into an index fund starting in your 20s, and by retirement, you'll have over $1 million. Wait until your 30s, you cut that almost in half. That's like finding the One Piece versus opening Buggy's chest of rocks. Which would you rather have? Here's the second lesson. Luffy never sails alone. He builds a crew. Zoro for swordsmanship, Nami for navigation, Sanji for cooking. Each one adds value. Without them, the Straw Hats are sunk. Most people in their 20s think their only money stream is their 9 to 5. But that's like Luffy trying to sail alone. You'll crash and burn. No side quests means no backup treasure. The fix: build your crew of side incomes. Maybe it's a freelance gig, maybe reselling, maybe investing in yourself through courses or skills. Each one is like adding a new straw hat. Small now, but game-changing later. Just $200 a month from a side hustle, invested over 10 years, grows to more than $30,000. Add 3 side hustles, that's nearly 100 grand stacked before 30. That's like buying 300 barrels of sake, or paying off student loans years earlier. And here's the third. The real treasure in One Piece isn't piles of gold, it's the poneglyphs, ancient knowledge that compounds over time, pointing the crew toward the ultimate goal. Most 20-somethings waste their lever. They invest once and stop, or they learn a skill but never keep sharpening it. They think effort alone is enough. The real lever is consistency. Automate your investments. Keep stacking skills. Reinvent your wins into bigger plays. It's not one big haul. It's compounding little wins every single day. Investing just $5 a day in your 20s turns into $500,000. Wait a decade and you cut that by more than half. That's like feeding the Straw Hat crew for a decade. You thought pirates got rich from finding treasure chests, but actually, most wealth came from controlling routes and trade. The same is true in life. Wealth isn't about one jackpot, it's about owning your path. You think villains like Crocodile or Doflamingo are broke? Nope. They control underground markets worth fortunes. But the difference? Their empires collapse. Fast money vanishes. The Straw Hats, they play for the long haul. So what's the real treasure of your 20s? If you avoid fake gold, build your crew, and pull the lever of consistency, the lifetime payoff is over $1 million. The One Piece isn't a chest of gold, it's the map, the crew, and the journey. Same with investing. Your 20s aren't about a quick win. They're the decade that multiplies everything. So here's your action step. Pick one fake expense this week. Maybe it's Uber Eats. Maybe it's another subscription you don't use. And redirect that into an investment. That's how you start drawing your real treasure map. Grab the free Star Path math in the description. It's your guide to stacking treasure in your 20s. When you're ready, check out the $17 budget pack. And if you want to join the crew for less than a latte a month from Starbucks, check us out on Patreon. Until next time, friends, under the glow of stars, we forge our future together. Captain Geo Bravo, signing off. Peace.